Hello everybody, welcome. It's Tuesday already. I hope you had a nice Monday, and if you saw my live on Sunday night, I hope you enjoyed it, and welcome back. Gonna get started in 1 minute. See who jumps on. Thank you for following me. I hope you're getting your notifications that I'm starting my lives. I'm going to continue on with the, what is it called? Ringed with Nature bundle. Okay, it's 2 o'clock. Here we go. So, I did not turn my camera around today just because I'm having problems with Facebook. They've changed things up and I can't figure out how. I can turn you back around, although today looks like it's pretty normal, but I didn't want to chance it. So I'm just going to say hello, and then I'm going to turn you down to my desk and show you everything without the camera turned. So it'll be right this time. I see a few people hopping on. There's Carol. I was going to say I don't see any names yet, but now I see Carol. So I guess they're starting to pop up now. Say hi if you're here. Hi, Debbie. I'm really excited about this this bundle. When I first saw it, like I said on Sunday, I thought it was interesting. Didn't mean I liked it. Didn't mean, hi Karen. Didn't mean I didn't like it. Hello Pam. I missed somebody. Let me go back. Hi Debbie. Oh, I guess I didn't miss anybody. Anyway. Didn't mean I liked it, didn't like it. It just meant I thought it was interesting and I didn't know how easy it was going to be to use or how hard or if I was going to be able to think of things. Lord, I love it now. It's like, hi Jill, is really what else can we do with this stinking darling set? What else can we do? There's just endless. Hi Connie. So I'm really excited today. I have 3 cards. I'm going to make 2 of them. Most of the stuff is cut out. The third one, hi Sharon, I wasn't going to make it. However, if you love it like I do and you want me to make it, I can pop up tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow morning. So at the end, when I show you that card, which I absolutely love, and you want to see exactly how I made it, I can pop up for you. You guys just tell me that, okay? So let me turn you down and we're going to get started. If you would sprinkle, that would be great. I appreciate everybody that does that for me. Let your friends know that you enjoy it here and that they're invited to come watch also. Here is my information. My name, my city, my host code for the month, my link to shop with me, and my YouTube channel, which did not let me upload the last video. So I apologize again. I'm so beyond frustrated with that, because I had a good build up on my first YouTube channel. Then I started a second one that was working all this time and it was building really well. Very happy with it, and now I can't get in it again. I keep trying every single day and I don't give up, but I don't know what's going on. Hey Rosemary, hey Mary Jo. There is my email if you have any questions. And our little reminder that it's still celebration. There's some additional items you can pick. Some of you have been doing that. And then the August prize. So if you place an order with me, then hold on, I got to read what Sharon just said. Yeah, you got the Facebook issue straightened out. No backward stuff. Yeah. So August prize. If you place an order with me, your name will go into a drawing, and if you win, you're going to be sent these blending brushes. There is no minimum, there is no maximum of the order placed in August, but if it is under $150, please use that hostess code that I just mentioned a minute ago. Here is the celebration brochure. with a qualifying order, you can get items out of this catalog too. Okay, I want to mention a class that I'm having. I only have a few spots left, so please let me know right away if you want to be in that class. The date of the class, September 23rd. I was not having any classes before the baby shower, just so I don't overwhelm myself. And I've learned at a young age that overwhelming myself is not a good thing. So I tried to be smart. The baby shower is the 10th of September, so by the 23rd of September, I should be good to go. And the class is that's a Friday. Yes, the whole month of August. Yes, Brenda, it is. September 23rd, Friday at 10 a.m. is my class. It's called the Cottage Wreath Bundle class. So in order to come to this class, you order the Cottage Wreath Bundle, and you can find that on page 59 of the current mini catalog. You bring that bundle with you to class, and we are going to make 3 cards. Hi, Gabriella. Hi, Diane. And using that stamp set and those dies. And remember, at my in-house classes, if you come here, I have an added little prize for everyone that's in attendance. It's a little gift from me, and I just got them this morning, and I love them. So if you're interested in that class, let me know. One other thing. If you already have that bundle's price is $52. So you can order something else at that price or above and let me know using that host code that I gave you earlier, and let me know that you want to be enrolled in the Cottage Wreath Bundle class, and bring your bundle with you to class. Okay. Please don't forget your bundles. Alrighty. So, the winner of this card. Now, I printed out, hi Janelle, how are you? I printed out the winner's name, and it printed out like jumbo size. So that's pretty funny. I have a whole piece of printer paper here and it just printed super big. In fact, it printed so big that her last name is split in half. Congratulations, Annie. You are the winner of my owl card and envelope. I hope you like it. I have to make myself another one because I think it's absolutely adorable. I think it's completely unique. And I think Debbie said it was very rustic looking, and she liked that about that. It's going over very well on the demonstrators' website, the planning place. Everybody, all the demonstrators are loving it, loving it, loving it. So that's great. And the reason I don't, oh good, Annie, I'm glad you love it. Yes, you have been lucky. I just popped the other one in the mail today to my grandson, Morgan. I showed it to Heather last night, and she said, Mom, that's going to blow his mind. He loves receiving mail, one. He knows my handwriting before he even opens up the envelope. But I did put it in a clear, and so the hand stamp, the homemade card just really touches him, and he displays them, and so that's really, really awesome for me to think about the joy it brings him when he receives a card. So Annie, I'll get this one to you, or if you're in town, let me know and swing by. Okay, so I wanted to show you what else we could do. The to be continued, if you're new with me here, the to be continued Tuesday is showing you what else you could do with the items I just used on the previous live. I'm going to show you how you can cut out this folder. So the 3 ring dies come with this bundle. This is the stamp set and the folder. So I don't fill my folder, and I don't see my folder. Oh, good grief, I just had it. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is a hybrid folder, and I was using it. I just used it like a regular folder forgetting, and one of you reminded me, so thank you so much for that. I forget who it was. It was Bev or Cookie or somebody that's very knowledgeable in stamping, and reminded me that you can cut it out the way I'm going to show you now. So it's very fun. Thank you for reminding me. So what you do is you place, turn it upside down, so the Stampin' Up! Is looking at me, and you place your die onto your folder with the cut side looking at you, because it's got to cut the paper when you fold it back down, and it kind of just locks into place there. See that, how I'm trying to move it and it's locked in? It locks into the wood rings. Ooh, that's not easy to say, wooden rings. And then you just close it shut and you run the whole thing through the cut and box machine. So that saves you a step from the way I did it on Sunday. So I'm just going to push it through, crank, and show you how that works. I did use one of the rings for the card I'm going to show you first. But it sure is nice to have all these rings cut out and have them laying here for you to use as you want to use them. See that? So cool. Okay, so now I have this big stack of different sizes, and I think I want this size for the card I'm going to make now. So isn't that cool how that works? So I'm going to put the folder back into its little sleeve for now. Okay. I am going to use pumpkin pie. Since it's fall is coming up, I'm going to use pumpkin pie cardstock. And this is cut at 4 1/4 by 11. So the card is going to be in the portrait, presentation portrait. And I thought this was really going to be a cute combination. But when I started thinking about it, I said, let's go back and use the paper we used earlier, which is the Gingham Cottage pack. Here's mine. It's all the same plaids. And I'm saving every single scrap because I'm finding that I'm using them up really well. Okay, so I'm going to take that, and then to build this card, I went to our handy dandy scallop contour dies again because they work so well with so many different things. This is what they look like in case you're not familiar. And I cut out 2 things with the same one. This is the third to the largest one. I cut out the designer series paper, and I cut out some cardboard. The cardboard is just the backing that comes in the designer series paper, so you have some if you have designer series paper. I just like the thickness that this brought to my center focal point. Okay, so let me start. It's already cut out for you, but I used the third largest of these, the third down from the largest. I also used Early Espresso ink and the stamp from the stamp set, Ringed with Nature, Thinking of You, right here where my thumb is. Okay, so we're going to stamp this first. Your piercing mat with a photopolymer stamp set is, I think it's pretty necessary. It avoids problems. And I'm just going to find a spot that has a lot of white in it so this shows up well. You guys are awful quiet. I know what you're saying. You're saying, show me the card. Hi, Tammy. Welcome. Show me the card, young lady. Okay, I will. It's an elegant one. Look at this. Isn't that pretty? Yes, I know that this is a poinsettia, so you can use this for Christmas. But I made it orange, so it would be a different flower, a flower that was designed in my head, double layered it, and then we just layer. But look at the folder, the rings that the card base, look at the difference. Oh, good. I'm glad you guys like that. Tons of hearts. So I'm going to start by building my focal point. I'm going to use my glue, and people ask me often, and please ask me whatever questions come to your mind. If I don't see them in real time, I will get back to you when I watch the replay. I use the Tombow glue because it's less expensive to use than any other adhesives. If I put it to another piece of cardstock or paper or item and it's crooked, I can move it because it's still wet. If I let it dry and then put it to something, it's like Post-it note. So it's pretty darn special. Oh, Pam, yes, I would. Wait. Don't leave me, anybody. Wait until you see what's coming next. This is elegant. The next one is darling. And the third one, in my opinion, my humble opinion, I might add, blows my socks off. Okay, so now we just take a ring. So here we go. And I just laid it down flat with glue. And now pay attention to, every time I say that, I want to say, don't pay no attention to the man behind the curtain, Wizard of Oz. But pay attention to the leaves. The dies, I use them on the same gingham paper. And you can flip whatever side you want to use. These are going to go under the flower, which I stamped and fussy cut out in advance because I didn't want you guys to have to watch me fussy cut. You guys all know how to do that, and it would take a little bit of time to do 2 of them, and I have so much to show you. Now, I noticed that this one's a little bit lighter than this one, so I'm going to put the lighter one in the back. And I'm going to take my bone folder first, and I am going to just bend down my petals lightly to give it just more texture on both of them. More dimension is what I meant to say. Okay. And then I'm going to put these both down using my glue again. Hi, Kathleen. And I alternate the petals so my flower automatically is fluffier. And then I add a little bit more glue and let that set up a second. Now I'm going to, I have 4 leaves. Something I want to show you about these leaves. Come here, number 4. Okay, so here, I want to show you something. Get your silicone mat. And if you need longer leaves, these match up very well. So I'm putting a little bit of glue at the top stem. And I'm matching another one with it so I can get it longer. Just in case you didn't think to do that. Okay, so then I can do that with this one too. See how they just match up? I love it. I probably came across that accidentally. But when it happened, I was very thrilled because I wanted them a little bit longer on my wood piece. Okay, so let's put a little bit of glue here and set these down. Okay. And now this is set up. See what I mean by set up? It's clear. It's turning clear. Oh, I'm glad, Sharon. I do too. Added so much whimsy and fun and interest. So now I'm grabbing these darn effervescent elements. Oh my goodness. And I'm just grabbing a few. I want different sizes. Those are some big ones, so I can get some little ones here. And just let them set there onto that tacky glue. Look how much prettier that flower is now. And that's got to dry all the way. So while that's drying, I'm going to come over and grab a dimensional and stick it down where I want my flower to be. And add my little flower. Those are still wet, so I'm not going to turn it over or anything. I loved it, but these sprig trinkets in silver just really elevated the focal point into a thing of beauty, I believe. So I'm going to pull that back out. It's not secure. I just wanted to see what it looked like when I was designing this. And I'm going to take 2 mini glue dots. And then I am going to stick it down in there. And that will hold really well. Now this is sturdy because of the cardboard. Oops, see, these aren't ready to be moved yet, and I'm shaking them all over the place. And so now I've got my focal point ready. All I have to do now is run this piece through the folder, and we've got a gorgeous card. So let's do that. Here is my folder. Here is my card. I don't want to go onto the back side of the card if possible. So I'm lining up the end of the image onto the score line. Okay, now close up my folder. I hope that was in camera. So the edge of my, not the black line like I normally do, and not the very end. Let me see. The end of the image right there onto the score line. Okay. And go through. So you can use this at Hi Patty as a folder, just like your other folders, or hybrid, and cut out those rings. So 2 different ways to use it. My daughter Heather was here last night to help me make, well, not to help me make, to make a couple of signs for the baby shower. Look at this. So awesome. She said, if you come and pick me up, I'll make them tonight. And I'm like, oh, yay. So I picked her up and I showed her these cards, and she loved these rings. I was really surprised how much she loved them. I mean, she's in her 40s, and so she's quite a bit younger than me. And I like to pay attention to what the younger people like, too. So, because, you know, sometimes she says, oh, Mom, yeah, it's pretty, but it's kind of old lady. She's ruthless. She just calls me an old lady all the time. Now I am going to, you know what I'm going to do, because I don't want to turn this over. I should have put those beads on last while I was demonstrating this to you. So I'm going to put the dimensionals down like this and pull them off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one on each corner. I know you can't see. And then one in the middle. So one was right under there here. Then this corner. Where did you go? I just lost one. Then this corner. Are you guys staying now? I think they are. Let's whip that around so you can see. I want you to see. See, that's how they are. Okay. So, and then I just set this in the middle. And I have a really pretty card. Now, I'm out of that white seam binding ribbon. I have to place an order and get some more of that. I had no idea that I was completely out because I had like 3 rolls of it. And I think that would be pretty on here too. Just a thought. And I didn't do it because I didn't have any, but just a thought if you have that. So there's card number 1. And if you win, you get to choose 1, 2, or 3. If you're the winner of this live. All right, so now this one, where's my pieces? There they are. Again, the scallop contour dies and the gingham paper, the largest die cut out. The third one, just like I just did on the other card. And I thought I had a piece of cardboard cut out already. Let me look. Okay, I guess I don't. I thought I did because I like it on cardboard, but this one's going to be without. Whoever wins will get it with cardboard. Let me look real quick. Maybe I just didn't lay it where I can see it. No, I don't see it. Okay, so then the next size and stitched. Isn't that cute? So I'm going to put this one up with dimensionals. And just so you know, I did flip the patterns to see if I could alternate the patterns. I didn't care for it. So you decide if you like that. Okay, so this one just goes here. And I like the lift of that. So cute with all those scallops, can't go wrong. Okay, and then this next die down is where we're going to stamp. Now, what I love so much about this stamp set, what caught my eye were the rings, the acorns, which I really thought were jelly candies until I saw the top of the acorn, and they're mushrooms, but they can be acorns too, but they're mushrooms. These are stems. So a bunch of different ways to use them. But this house, I love how they made it in 2 separate pieces, so I can make my house a color and my roof another color if I chose to. So this is the card that I said is so stinking cute and easy. The first one was elegant. Look at this card. I absolutely love it. And I put it on espresso card base because of the roof, but I'm going to show you what it looks like on other bases, okay? So let's get our little house. Whoops, sorry, I just knocked you in the head. Hi, Terry. And real red cardstock, real red ink, and I'm going to show you how to stamp this house. Photopolymer, so we need our mat, piercing mat. And make sure you're stamping on the side where the stitches are prominent. The back side, see, they're not as prominent. See that? Okay. So ink up your house. I'm going to make sure you're in camera, but I got to see what I'm doing here. Okay. Press. Hold your cardstock and lift. So cute. Okay. Early espresso for the roof. So this reminds me, if you use it for Christmas, it reminds me of the statement from our house to yours, for our home to your home, whichever. That would be so cute. And now look how the roof, because it's photopolymer, I've got to have to come down so I can see better, guys. You can line it up. Put it back up there. I hope I brought it down far enough for me to see right. And hold your paper and lift. Yes. See that? So cute. Mine's not perfect this time, but I totally blame the camera for that. So just say you didn't do it perfect. Just admit it. Love and warmth. Also in the stamp set, this stamp is right here. Love and warmth. So the other one was thinking of you. Early espresso. Hold your paper and lift. It's not bad, Debbie. It's just that, you know, it's got a little bit of a faux pas there, but it's not bad. Okay. Then I wanted to use the sprig in the stamp set. So this one here and this one here, these two. So I want to show you how to build those guys. Okay, so this is Early Espresso, so it's nice and dark. So I chose a light green, the soft succulent, so it won't overwhelm my love and warmth. Let me find my sprigs. There's one. There's two. Now this sprig has a little flower on it, so I'm going to stamp that one last. And I don't need to stamp off because I chose a light ink. But if you have only dark inks, you can stamp off and do the same thing that I'm doing right now. Hold your paper and lift. See that? I just love that right over the words there. You can still read them. Now, this has little tiny flowers at the top, and I want them to be red. So I'm going to ink up, try not to ink up the little flowers if I can, but I want to get all the stems. So I went to the edge of the pad, and now I'm going, oh, almost forgot. Where's my pen? Where's my marker? Almost forgot. I need to color. I wanted these red, so I take my marker and I color the three little flowers red. Huff. So the succulent ink will revitalize, and I put the stem into the V of the first one that I stamped, and it all looks like one stamp then. Yes, Patty, it's so pretty to do that. So there we go. Love it. Okay. I'm running out of ribbon too. This is the last of my, it's in the mini on page 9, the 3/8 combo pack, the red and the garden green. Actually, I think I have another pack of this. I hope I do anyway. Real red. So I'm just going to, I'm a bow girl. In fact, my early days of Stampin' Up, they used to tease me. They called me the basket lady and the bow girl because I always brought all my product to our meetings, and all, you know, anywhere I went for Stampin' Up, I brought my product in a really pretty basket. And 99% of the time my cards have a bow on them. So I can't help it. I just love them. Okay, cuteness right there. And then just trim this down. So cute. So now you can just put this down. Now this one is on with dimensionals, so we can layer that one flat, or we can put dimensionals on that one too. But it's pretty bulky already with the ribbon and things, and so I'm not going to. And set this down. This is a sweet, sweet Christmas card. There's a Christmas sentiment in the stamp set. Merry Christmas. So love and warmth, and on the inside you could stamp Merry Christmas. Okay, so here's where you guys are going to decide something for me. So I liked the Early Espresso, the way I did it originally, the base, but I wanted to show you how it looks on Real Red. Thank you, Deborah. Thanks, Patty. There's how it looks on Real Red. There's how it looks on Early Espresso. And there's how it looks on white. So tell me, which color should I mount this one on? Early Espresso again, Real Red, or white? Can you type that in for me? You like the contrast of the early espresso. I do too. You like it on red. Red. Hi, Mary. Red or white. All right, we've got 3 reds. That's all I need to see. So I will. Real red. Okay, red is the winner. Almost unanimous. Soft succulent. Oh. Good idea. Love them all, but love on the red. Okay. So I've taught you in the past to use this large scallop die, contour scallop die, in white, and then you can line the inside with that same scallop die, and it's darling. Absolutely darling. Any card, all cards, you can do that with. You were thinking green also. I didn't even think of green. That is a darn good idea. So these are the 2 we have now. So if the winner chooses this card, they can choose either one. So let's see what we've got so far. Elegant and sweet is what I'm naming those. All right. So this card I'm not going to make for you unless you request me to do that on a pop-up tomorrow. This next card. I incorporated nothing better than the stamp set with this Ringed with Nature stamp set. Because when I first got this stamp set, the bundle, the first thing I saw was the owl that I shared with you guys. I swear, the first thing I saw was hoot owl eyes. But then as soon as I started working with it, I saw, can you guess what I saw? I saw cookies. Actually, I saw Oreo cookies. And now I'm seeing Oreo mint cookies. Yes, Oreos. Love you more than cookies. You make everything better. Is that not the cutest thing ever? Look at the white. Oh my gosh, you almost want to eat this thing. So cute. Okay, so this is just a fold where you have your, okay, just like this one. So the fold is just like this one. But then you take the top and you fold it back on itself. So that's how you get this Z fold, or I guess you want to call it. You guys love it? I love it. It's just so, yes, so stinking cute, Debbie. I mean, I just love it. And can you see now if you've put green in there and you have the mint cookies? I'm going to put this on the demonstrator's website and see if I'm disappointed or not. I hope they like it too. But this stamp set, if you already have it, has cookies and all these sentiments, and then a chocolate chip cookie and another cookie. So I stamped that cookie in there. So because this is folded in half, the smaller, this die that I used on this card, I was thrilled because it fits right in the folded area, and then it fits right where it gets covered up so you can write your message. Yes, Sharon, so stinking cute. I just love it. And these rustic metallic dots made me think, this could be a manly card. You might leave off the bow if you don't, or make the bow a different color or whatever. But I love it. And then this set here has these dies. They're called Love You More Than Dies. Here's their item number. So these go together. I don't think it's a bundle anymore. I don't know, though. It might be. And, I love you more than cocktails. I love you more than chocolate. I love you more than coffee. And it has all the images there. And then this I love you more than, oh, I will tell you that. Thank you, Diane. Is this die here. It says love you more than, but when you cut it out, they all come out separately. And then there's cocktails, cookies, you know, different. And then there's a cookie you can cut out too. What's this one? Hello? Oh, this one's the coffee. The little coffee cup and the cookie. Oh my goodness, so, so, so cute. I was absolutely thrilled. So my wise Diane just asked, what is the filling? Now, at first you're going to get mad at me and say, I don't have that, Bev. That's okay, because I'm going to tell you, I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't use something and then say, sorry, you don't have it. I hope you can think of something. I wouldn't do that. So I thought and thought and thought, and here's what you do. Do you remember when we had a paper, I think it was a paper pumpkin, and it was a shaker paper pumpkin, and it came with all these round pop-outs, adhesives? Okay. If you put your rings die on here and cut out a couple of them, this will work if you have these. Now, what I did was this paper pulls off. So I use this one. I use the center. Okay. So I use the center circle. So the paper pulls off right away, and I stuck one of the rings on there. And then I use my scissors and cut it off, and it just looks like creamy. It just looks like cream. It really does. Hi, Roseanne. But if you don't have these, guess what you can do? You can go, I don't have any with me. I didn't have time to run to Michael's or anywhere before I got on. So you can get Fun Foam. Yes, Fun Foam. It will cut with your dies. So you're going to, I showed you how to cut out your folder with the die. And then you're going to run the die on the Fun Foam. And then you're going to put it between your cookies. Now, you do have to have a cookie on the top and a cookie on the bottom, because, see, when you open it up, you want to see. You want it to be, you know how I am with the back of things. So, anyway, I think you guys know how to make this. I don't think I have to show you. But if you want me to, I will. But I can't do that until tomorrow. So, you guys say, can you use a full-size sheet of dimensionals? Then it would be sticky. Why not? Why not? Yeah, if you wanted to. I don't know. I would try it. I didn't try that. But if you have white Fun Foam, it'll work. And then I love white quilter's batting. Now, I don't know if that's like cottony or not. The solid sheets, they're thinner. So that's why I didn't do the solid sheet of adhesive. It's thinner. The solid sheets of adhesives, let me look. I have, yeah. The adhesive sheets, they're thin. See, they're just like paper. So I think your best bet is Fun Foam if you don't have these circular adhesives, and then I would just put glue on the back of the cookie, as I call it, and stick it to the Fun Foam, and then you would have your filling. And the reason I want Fun Foam now too is because they will have a mint green, and then I can have my mint green Oreos. So look at this, the same dies. To make an owl or to make Oreos. Change it, no, the ones that dimensionals, but just the whole sheet. Oh, I have to look for mine, but maybe that'll work. Then there's a Christmas card, or just a card. You know, you can change up the colors because it says love and warmth, so it doesn't have to be Christmas. And then if we want to go elegant, we can do that too. So now do you know why I fell in love with this bundle? Oh my gosh, and I wasn't sure. I really wasn't. Foam sheets. Yes, foam sheets. Yeah. My brother Bill, my brother by another mother, he saw Oreos like I did, and he was the only person that mentioned it. And I was in the process, but I hadn't got it done yet. So kudos to Bill. We both have creative minds, I guess. Yes, yeah, I did. I think I have some, Bev. I just don't know. I just couldn't see them right now, and I don't want to keep people waiting. So, foam sheets can work. Yes. Okay. So, you just want something that's got some thickness to it, or there's the thin mints too. There's the thin Oreos, so it doesn't have to be as thick as this one. All right. So, okay, there's the number 152815 for the sheets of foam. Now, does anybody want me to actually come on in the morning and make this? Nope. You guys got it? Okay. Then I will not pop up to make that in the morning. I'm glad you love them all. Thanks for coming, and we will see you on Sunday. Guess what, Bill? I have the mint ones right here in my cabinet. I was craving them for months, and I finally went and got a pack. Okay, you guys take care. Bye-bye.